Hello everyone, welcome back to English Gurukul. Today I am going to tell you something mesmerizing, outstanding and very unflappable things. Most of the time students ask me, sir, how can we develop our fluency? Even though we speak English but we cannot become fluent. So I have given them some ideas that you need to talk to yourself every day. Also you need to talk to the newspaper. Whenever we get some article or the reports, you try to figure it out what is written here and try to talk to yourself and try to make out many questions from that reports or the articles and give the answer as far as the knowledge concerned regarding this matter, whatever the knowledge you have right now, and using this knowledge try to give the answer of this question and make this question from yourself. And while you are doing or practicing this way, your English will become really fluent and you can become very great, and your English will become, you will become very outspoken guy. You can state whatever you want. You become really assertive. So I have given the idea that every day you need to speak with yourself along with the newspaper. Because why? The question is why? Because we need to learn English from daily life. We need to learn English from news. We need to learn English from motivation, self-help books and daily happenings. Whenever we do it, this kind of activity, then we are really habituated and accustomed to do or to perform our action very smoothly, and it become really soothing for all of us. And due to this reason, it is my recommendation and it is my urge to all of you, please adopt a newspaper or take a newspaper and try to talk to this newspaper what the article or the report has been written over there. First of all, you read these reports, then you make out some question and give answer to yourself that how can I give the answer of this question. Okay, now I have in my hand, all of you have seen that a newspaper has been taken by me, the Times of India, one of the largest circulated English newspaper, and the today's news, the Sunday Time. What the news about? Remove stray from the hospital, school, bus and train station, Supreme Court. I think all of you have seen it. I think that's remove strays mean the street dogs from hospital, school, bus and train station, Supreme Court. Whenever you just read the headline, you need to be clear actually what might be written inside of this report. Whenever I just read the headlines of this newspaper, I got to understand the Supreme Court has ordered that ordered or instructed or directed that all the street dogs or the stray dogs must be removed from the hospital, school, bus and the train station. This might have written inside of this reports. Now next, what is written here? Sub headline: sterilize, wax and shift them to shelters. What is sterilize? Sterilize means that you need to stop breeding. That means you get them, that means you get the stray dogs stop breeding. Okay, you have to make a surgery so that they cannot produce more animals like dogs. Okay, so it is called sterilization. And vex and also the shifts them to shelters. That means that means the dogs must be sterilized. It said that the dogs must be sterilized, vaccinated and they must be that must be shifted them. We must shift them to animal shelters. I talk about it. Next is written nothing that India continues to report one of the world's highest rabies related mortality rates, and there has been an alarming increase in dog bite incident. It talk about that, my friend, that in India the rabies, whenever the dog bites someone else, he or she might get affected by the rabies, and it is increasing. The India, that means it has been increasing, it has been also increased, also will be increasing in the near future. So it is very alarming situation in India. It is one of the world's highest mortality rate. That means the death rate has been increasing due to rabies. Got my point? Is very important report, and it has been alarming. That means it has been increasing. It has been increasing rapidly. So we need to stop them. We need to that means send them to the shelter of to their shelters, animal shelter. It would be very good. Otherwise, we cannot protect ourselves. Okay. Next, it is written that making public places unsafe, Supreme Court Friday directed that the stray dogs be removed from premises of the educational institutions, hospitals, sports complexes, bus stands and depots and railway station. The Supreme Court has directed, has instructed, has ordered that stray dogs or the street dog must be removed from the hospital, must be removed from the school, bus and train stations, because people feel unsafe, because the rabies are spreading. Whenever the dog bites to someone else, he or she might get affected, also died because of this rabies. So due to this reason the Supreme Court has taken this action against of these animals, that animals should be sent to their own shelter, that means the animal shelter. Next is written, my friend, the court made it clear that the authority concerned will face consequences for non-compliance. Non-compliance, that means if the authority of any government body, if he or she or the authority doesn't follow the instruction, the rules and regulation, if authority does not obey or abide by the rules and regulation, they get the rigorous punishment, they get the stringent punishment from the court. So it is said like this. Got my point? So authorities must take action against of it, otherwise they get punished by the court. Next, it is written, a bench of Justice Bikram Nath Sandeep Mehta NB Anjaria said the menace of dog bites, particularly in public and private institutions that serve as the spaces of learning, healing and recreation, is not merely a public health challenge but a matter of human safety. He talk about that it's a menace of dog bites. It becomes a danger, it becomes a threat nowadays, that dogs are moving here and there, they are biting someone else. Whenever they bites, people got affected by a disease called rabies. So because people are going outing or the outside because of recreation, for the enjoyment purpose, they are not going anywhere else to get affected by some animals. Yes or no? That is the reason Supreme Court has decided to send them to their own shelter. Unless if we send them their own shelter, we might have get affected by this disease called rabies. And it is said at a matter of human safety, and the governments are under an obligation to protect life and health of citizens. The government should take the decision, because government should protect the citizens of India, and because of protecting the citizens of India, they need to take this very important action against of these dogs. Those who are the basically stray dogs or the street dogs, they should be sent to their own shelter. If we don't send them their own shelter, they might bite someone and people get affected. Got my point? Next one, it is written, in its order, the bench mentioned incidents of the dog bites which grabbed headlines recently, including a Welsh entrepreneur being bitten by a stray dog during a morning run in Bengaluru. One incident has been said by the Supreme Court of India a few days back. One headlines came on the newspaper. It was said that one guy who was a businessman, or you can say entrepreneur, who was bitten by a dog, street dogs or the stray dogs who are from the Welsh. He was bitten by the stray dogs, or you can say the street dogs. When the dog was bitten him, when he was running in the Bengaluru street, during this period of time, a dog, that means he was bitten by a dog. Got it? Next one is written that, and two foreign coaches from Kenya and Japan being beaten inside the Delhi's Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. It was said that two coaches from outside of India, they came from Kenya and Japan, and two coaches were beaten by the street dogs. So it was written like this. So we must take a very prompt action against of it. That unnecessary action should be taken against of this animal, because animals cannot speak. Yes or no? We cannot do any harm with them. we cannot do any harm, but we can send them to their own shelter. That would be good. Next one is written, it shall be responsibility of the jurisdictional municipal body authority to forthwith remove every stray dogs found within the premises of an educational institution, hospital, public or private sports complex, bus stand, depot, including interstate bus terminals and railway station. It is said that it is the complete responsibility, that means the complete responsibility has been given to the jurisdictional, that means the municipality, the body. The municipality should take the action against of it. That means the Supreme Court has given the instruction to the municipal body that you need to take the necessary action against of it, and if you don't abide by the rules and regulation, then the strict action, very stringent and the punishable action will be taken against of this government body. Got my point? It is written like this, my friend. And it is said that immediately this thing should be removed from hospital, from railway station, schools, the private places where a lot of people gathered every day, going for school, going for market, going for hospital, going to railway station, going to bus depot. So from that places the dogs must be removed from that places. It is said like this. And last sentence, after due sterilization and vaccination in accordance with the animal birth control rules 2023, the bench said. The bench means there might be some judges, okay, in this bench. They said that according to the rules, or as per the rules of 2023, the birth control ABC, that means the animal birth control rules, that first of all we need to sterilize all the dogs and vaccinated to them. After that they need to be sent to the animal shelter. That would be one of the most important tasks which is given by the Supreme Court to the municipal body, and we need to take action. We need to take very necessary action against of it, or the prompt action. That was the today's news. Now the question is that whenever we get to understand after reading the headlines, so why do we need to go through all those inside of these reports? Because whenever you upgrade your knowledge or update yourself, whenever you get to understand about this news, then you can talk to yourself, and whenever you talk to yourself, that your English will become very excellent. Got my point? Due to this reason, all of you need to talk to yourself after getting this news, after having these all reports. When you talk to yourself, your English will become really marvelous, very fascinating, very great to listen. Thank you for today. I think that a lot of news, my friend, has been published, but it is not basically what I say means it is not possible for me to complete all the news, all the reports within fraction of time. So I need a lot of time to explain all those things. So it will be the best whenever you just translate from English to English, not English to Bengali. Whenever you translate from English to Bengali, you always feel stuck. You always feel dilapidated, always feel that I am not upgrading myself. That is the one of the best way I have ever learned in my career. So I am telling to you, translate from English to English. That would be one of the best ways to develop yourself, to improvise yourself, to go to the next level. Thank you. Have a good day. Wish you all the best. Bye bye. Tata. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.